Hey there, I'm Laura Roeder, and I'm coming at you today with a review of Ryan Deiss's Digital Marketer program. So this is a program that I joined a few months ago. I saw that he's re-releasing it. I figure people will be interested in reviews and seeing what's actually inside. So here is mine. So I'm just going to go through the different sections and tell you what I think of each one. Dashboard we can skip. That's just the, what's coming up. So you can see her raw trainings. These are really the meat of Digital Marketer, and this is the part that me and my team have probably used the most. So raw trainings, I don't know why they're called raw trainings, but basically raw trainings are the ones that are more in-depth, more step-by-step. If you've ever purchased my programs, similar to that in that it's a pretty inclusive overview, step-by-step video of what you need to know about the topic. This one was a really good one. It's called the Traffic Boomerang, and this one is all about how to use retargeting. I found that one really, really helpful. There was another one about buying lists that was really helpful. Lots of stuff I didn't know about that one. This was a really good one. Amazon KDP, that stands for Kindle Digital Publishing, I think. And we are coming out with a Kindle book really soon. So this is a training that my team used to figure out how to do that, the best way to market that, basically all the stuff we didn't know about Kindle. You can see they have Facebook contests, brute force traffic, Anatomy of a Perfect fan page, $1 Million Napkin. I haven't watched that one yet. But these are basically the meat of Digital Marketer. Another one of my favorite parts is the split tests. I'm a little bit of a split test junkie, so I probably joined just for that. I love being able to see other people's split tests, and these have been really good, really interesting ones. They've done a great job picking the highest leverage split tests. It's not just sort of whatever random thing they did. They always do ones that have like a big lesson, a big takeaway, a big change. So this was a really interesting one. I actually told a friend about this one. PayPal, because a friend was telling me that he wanted to take PayPal off of his website because it was causing him problems, but a lot of people paid through PayPal. So that's what they go over in this split test. Do you have to have PayPal? How does it affect prices? How does it affect how many people buy? So, this isn't a very expensive program. When I joined, it was $97 a month. So I don't know. For me, I'm happy to pay that just for the split test because I think that the split tests are really interesting. A lot of the split tests we have applied directly to my business too. We'll see one in here and we'll try it out, which was a big reason why I joined this program. I wanted to be able to do that. Site reviews. I always like to watch site reviews. I think they're really cool. I always learn something. So you can see they have a few different kinds. Most of them are for information marketing, like squeeze page, and then they have one for the White House. A few different ones in here. The tools I haven't used as much. I haven't downloaded any of the software. The SOPs, I've checked out some of those. Those stand for Standard Operating Procedure. You can see they have a product launch one, a paid search one. I thought those were useful. And they have WordPress plugins, which I always love, but I honestly haven't checked out yet, so I can't tell you what I think. But you can see Client Tamer. That's a social media thing, WordPress plugin to redirect traffic that's finished a presentation, Link Bounder, build links, You Again WordPress plugin. So, like many of these programs, this is definitely one that has way more stuff than you could ever have time to go through, or than I have time to go through for sure. Wicked Smart is the interviews. For me, my favorite parts of this are definitely the raw trainings, the split tests, and the site reviews. I don't know if I've checked out any of these interviews. They look interesting. I always like ones like this that are more focused on a certain topic, like getting leads or getting ad traffic, rather than just a general interview, and it looks like blogging for money page traffic. Those are the types of interviews that I like. So these are on my list, but just to be honest with you, I haven't had time to check them out yet. And then under training, I was surprised to see access to some of the other programs that they sell, which I wasn't expecting, which is sort of a nice bonus, like Gmail advertising, Facebook Ad Power. I have gone all the way through Facebook Ad Power, and I thought it was really good. That's where I learned how to do Facebook advertising. I haven't checked out Video Sales Letter yet, but I plan to. So overall, my take on Digital Marketer, again, it's a pretty low price program in my opinion. It's only $97 a month. Obviously, it depends on where you are in your business, what you think of that, but I think $100 a month for some really solid training, a library that you and your team can access. To me, this is just kind of one of those, like, why not? If I can find something useful in there, I'm happy to pay. Again, for me, I love split tests, so I'm happy to pay $97 a month just for interesting split tests every month. Obviously, there's a lot more in there as well. So, who should buy this? I think you should buy this if you are in a place, well, I mean, in general, with any sort of training, my take is always, if this is something that you're ready to actively put in place in your business, then you should go for it. If you're not ready to use any of these things, like if you're going to look through the split test, but you're not actually going to put any of them in place, which maybe that would be because you're just starting out, maybe you don't have anything to sell yet, maybe you're not really doing advertising yet. If that's the case, you can probably skip over this program, but if you want to put in place more advertising, online marketing strategies, if you want to start getting better about doing split tests, finding different ways to market, different ways to advertise online, I think the Digital Marketer is well worth the $97, and that's why I got it. So I'm Laura Roeder. That's my review of Digital Marketer.